Good morning children. In the last class we have done up to 6th question in workbook. Today let us do the 7th sum in workbook. Okay children. Today let us do the 7th sum in page number 76 workbook. Okay children. The question is find the factors of given numbers using division method. Okay children, in the last class we have find the factors of the given numbers using multiplication method. Now let us find out the factors of given numbers using division method. Okay children. So the first number is 108. So let us write down the factors of 108 using division method. Okay children. 108 divided by 1 is equals to 108. Okay children. 108 divided by 2 is equals to 54. Similarly, 108 divided by 3 is equals to 36. 108 divided by 3 is equals to 36. And 108 divided by 4 is equals to 27. 108 divided by 4 is equals to 27. And 108 divided by 6. 108 will not be in 5 tables. So 108 divided by 6 is equals to 18. 108 divided by 6 is equals to 18. Similarly, 108 divided by 9 is equals to 12. 108 divided by 9 is equals to 12. And 108 divided by 12 is equals to 9. Here the factors are reversed. So let us reverse all the factors which are above this number. Okay children. So 108 divided by 18 is equals to 6. 108 divided by 27 is equals to 4. And 108 divided by 36 is equals to 3. And 108 divided by 54 is equals to 2. And 108 divided by 108 is equals to 1. Okay children. So now all the middle numbers are the factors of 108. So all these numbers are factors of 108. Therefore, factors of 108 is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 27, 36, 54 and 102. So all these are factors of 108. We have written these factors using the division method. Okay children. Now let us do the B sum. Now let us do the B sum. Let us find out the factors of 86. Let us find out the factors of 86. So 86 divided by 1 is equal to 86. 86 divided by 2 is equals to 43. 86 divided by 43 is equals to 2. 86 divided by 86 is equal to 1. Okay children. So factors of 84 is equals to 1, 2, 43, 1, 2, 43 and 86. 43 and 86. These are the factors of 86. Now let us do the CSUM. Now let us do the CSUM. Let us find out the factors of 68. Now let us find out the factors of 68. 68 divided by 1 is equals to 68. 68 divided by 2 is equals to 34. 68 divided by 4 is equals to 17. And 68 divided by 17 is equals to 4. 68 divided by 34 is equals to 2. And 68 divided by 68 is equal to 1. Therefore, factors of 68 is equal to. Here we are finding out the factors of 68 using division method. So 1, 2, 4, 17, 34 and 68. These are the factors of 68. 1, 2, 4, 17, 34 and 68 are the factors of 68. Okay children. Now let us find out the factors for 32. Let us do the DSUM. Let us find out the factors for 32. So first let us divide 32 with 1. 32 divided by 1 is equals to 32 because 1 is the factor of all numbers. Now let us divide 32 with 2. So 16. 32 divided by 2 is equals to 16. Let us divide 32 with 4. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Now let us divide 32 with 8. 32 divided by 8 is equals to 4. And 32 divided by 16 is equals to 2. And 32 divided by 32 is equals to 1. 32 divided by 32 is equals to 1. Therefore, factors of 32 is equals to 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. Okay children, this is the division method for finding out the factors. Now let us do the 8th sum. Let us do the 8th sum. The 8th question is, state whether the following statements are true or false. Here some statements are given. You have to find out whether the statements are true or false. The first question is, 51 is a prime number. 51 is a prime number. This is false because 3 17s are 51. 51 is having two factors, more than two factors. So, it is not a prime number. So, the first statement is false. So, 51 is not a prime number because it is having more than two factors. Now, let us find out the second statement. 22 is a composite number. 22 is a composite number. The statement is true. The statement is true because 22 is an even number, so it is having more than two factors, so it is a composite number. Okay children. Next question. 3 is one of the factors of 39. The statement is true because 3 13s are 39. 3 13s are 39. So 3 is the factor of 39. So the statement is true. Okay, children. Now D sum. 102 is one of the multiple of 17. The statement is true. The statement is true because 17 6 are 102. So 102 is the multiple of 17. 102 is the multiple of 17 because 17 6 are 102. The statement is true. Okay, children. Now let us do the ninth sum. Okay, children. Let us do the ninth sum. Find the prime factors of the following. Here some numbers are given and you have to find out the prime factors. Okay, children. Let us do the A sum. The first number is 16. For finding out the prime factors, you have to check the tables 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7 and 11. 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 tables. So you have to check whether the given number is in 2 table, 3 table, 5 table and 7 table because these are the prime numbers. So you have to check whether the given number is in this table or not for finding out the prime factorization. So 16 is in 2 table. So how many times 16 goes in 2? It goes 8 times. Again 8 is in 2 table. So let us take 2 table. How many times 2 goes in 8? 4 times. Again 4 is in 2 table. So how many times 2 goes in 4? It goes 2 times. Here we got a prime number. So you have to stop the prime factorization. So therefore prime factors of 16 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, children. This is the way of finding the prime factors of given number using prime factorization method. Okay, children. Now let us do the B sum. Let us do the B sum. Let us find out the prime factors for the number 76. First you have to check whether 76 is in 2 table, 3 table, 5 table and 7 table and 11 table. You have to check whether these numbers because these are the prime numbers. Okay, children. 76 is an even number and it will be in 2 table. Okay, children. So 2 goes in 76 38 times. 2 goes in 76 38 times. Again 38 is an even number. So it will be in 2 table. So 2 goes in 38 19 times. So 19 is a prime number. So you have to stop prime factorization here. So therefore the prime factors of 78 is equals to 2 into 2 into 19. Okay, children, this is the way of doing the prime factorization. So let us do the C sum. Now let us do the C sum. Let us find out the prime factors for 82. I have already told that you have to check the tables of 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 for finding prime factors. So here let us take 82. 82 is an even number. So it will be in 2 table. Okay, children. So how many times 2 goes in 82? It goes 41 times. Here 41 is a prime number. So you can't find the prime factors for this number. So you have to stop it. Therefore, the prime factors for 82 is 2 into 41. Okay children? The prime factors of 82 is 2 into 41. Okay children? This is the way of doing prime factorization using prime factor tables. You all of you do the D sum for homework. Okay children? All of you do 9th D sum for homework. That's all for today's class. Okay, bye.